Hi, Zanny James McConnell here, and I'm doing a video about my new 175 watt 1976 Philips Norelco Mercury Vapor lamp that I bought on eBay a few days ago. That lamp is actually made in 1976, that particular one that I got, and this is one of the very few times that it's been fired. Let's look at some of the more specific functions of the lamp. Up here on top, I have the old area lighting research box which covered the original photocell. The reason it's up there obviously is to keep the photocell from shutting the lamp off because of the light. And of course you have the bulb, which is on right now. In this segment you see I have the lamp fixture completely cut off. I'm going to remove the area lighting research box to reveal the photocell. As you see here, I have the photocell box removed. I'm going to pull out the photocell. As you can clearly see, this is truly an original area lighting research incorporated photocell made actually in Hackettstown, New Jersey, which was back when they were still made in the United States. On the bottom here, you can see the 3 twist lock photo control prongs, which you plug into the receptacle on top. And there we have your prismatic refractor. And up here we have the exposed internal workings of the bulb, the ballast, and of course you have the mogul base socket with the mogul base bulb. This isn't the original bulb that came with the lamp. I put that in back. I put that up someplace. So I like the clear bulbs better, but I do have the original Philips bulb that came with it. Kind of dark up in there, but there is a 175 watt ballast bolted to the top of the NEMA housing. And up on top you see the photocell receptacle. And there's the mounting arm, which is mounted to a pole which I bought at a local hardware store. Of course here we have original paperwork that came with this Philips Norelco lamp fixture. Paper is officially from 1976. This is an old warranty claims paper which you can fill out for a replacement under limited warranty. There it says clearly North American Philips Lighting Corporation. There's the address in Ohio. Well, give you some troubleshooting tips on solving problems with these lamps. If you have a noisy ballast, if it goes, well, that's usually because either the coils have come loose or the silicon iron sheets have come loose for the magnetic field. And if you don't have any transformer varnish, you can use If you don't have any transformer varnish, you can use urethane or you can use a lacquer and dunk the ballast in it, and then pull the ballast out and then hook it all back up and turn it on. Don't worry, it won't short out or anything like that. It'll just The ballast will warm up, and in turn it will cure the urethane or the lacquer and silence the humming. Unless, of course, you like the humming noise. I kind of like it. It kind of adds to the atmosphere of the lamp at, say, 3 o'clock in the morning. That lonely, creeping atmosphere. But anyway, moving on, if you have it lamp cycling off and on, the mercury lamp, with mercury lamps, it's generally going to be the photocell that's causing it to do that. Now with sodium vapor, it's generally the bulb that's causing it. But it could also be the photocell. But with mercury vapor lamps, it's generally the photocell. Something reflecting into the light. Something reflecting into the photocell, I'm sorry. It could be the light from the lamp reflecting into the photocell. It could be headlights. This area lighting research photocell has a timer on it. It's timed, so it takes about 10 to 15 seconds for it to cycle, so it won't immediately, which I think is good. Now, say if the bulb itself is having trouble starting, say if it comes on but it's like just a little bit of a flicker at one end, that's most generally caused by one of two things I've discovered. The lamp itself has a bad connection on the rods going around the arc tube where it carries current to the electrodes. Or it could be a faulty wiring connection on the ballast. I've had that happen too. I once had a good old 175 watt Phillips Westinghouse bulb, one of the best mercury bulb, probably the best mercury bulb ever made. A blown tubular, you know, the one that looks like a barrel with a cap on it. It actually had a faulty connection on the arc tube going to the electrode. That's the only instance. And let's see what else. And like the acrylic prismatic refractor, the optical assembly, sometimes those kind of get dirty inside, you know, over the years. I usually just take them off and wash them with a good, you know, soap and water. You know, it cleans them up pretty good. And you know, that's basically it. As far as being a good source of light, an efficient source of light, I would have to say it is probably the most dependable light source, and it pays for itself in the long run. I've seen these lamps burn up to 50 years or more on a single bulb. You know, these lamps are awesome. Despite all the hype, these lamps do pay for themselves in the long run. Metal halide's okay, because metal halide is basically a peppered mercury vapor lamp. You know, it's mercury vapor, it's got some halide salts added with the mercury to give that pure white light. But essentially it's a mercury vapor lamp. You know, I call it a mercury halide or a halide merc, same thing. But, you know, I think LEDs are okay, but I don't think they're as dependable as, say, a mercury vapor HID lamp. For those of you who don't know, HID means high intensity discharge. You know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the little burglar creeping around segment at the beginning. I actually made this burglar mask out of some old jeans that I had, and I had this little hat laying around, so I just thought I'd have some fun with it. And y'all have a great day or night or morning or whatever, and rate, subscribe, leave comments. Nothing hateful or sarcastic, please. There are enough trolls out there. Stay on topic. You know, don't quibble about, you know, oh, the way a lot of people do. Just keep it civil, you know. Have a great day.